we are jumping now from the policy. We're going to the campaign trail, man. I mean, I came here to talk to you, and I just seen thousands, literally, well, not thousands. Everybody wants to see you. Everyone wants to talk to you. How do you deal with it? How do you wake up and there are 100 people waiting, 300? Do you see everybody? Is it
It's an occupational hazard for politicians in the developing world, and so you have to get used to it. It's not only when you travel and are on the campaign trail, but even
At home?
At home, yeah.
You wake up and they're there?
You wake up every morning and there are hundreds of people who want to see you. I believe it's because our institutions are not strong enough yet. Because a lot of the things that people come to the president to help resolve are issues that should have been resolved at the local level and not traveled as high as the president.
Like what? Like,
I mean, people come from constituencies, and there's something to do with teachers' welfare. I mean, the DCE, if you couldn't get the DCE, the regional minister, if you couldn't get the regional minister, the Minister of Education should deal with it. But somebody will come all the way from the village, right, and camp outside your gate, or ask for an appointment to see you, and he'll come and raise something that is at the local level that has to do with teachers. You know, so I believe that as we strengthen the institutions, and the institutions are able more to deal with some of these issues at that level, it will reduce the pressure that presidents have to bear. Because what it does is, while you have to attend to the work that the Constitution has mandated you, you also have to attend to, like a clinic, petty problems, and try and resolve problems that actually should have been resolved at a different level. But that is our duty as servants of the people. And so you don't close yourself away from the people. You have to leave some space so that the people are able to get to you with some of their concerns and other things. And that's how it's been. I mean, since I was an MP, since I was a deputy minister and a minister, I've become used to it.
One thing I wanted to find out, you started the campaign quite late, man. I mean, with the profs, and everything was like so fast. And you just had to find some amazing strength. How are you keeping up? How are you coping with this very, very hectic catch-up campaign, if I should put it that way?
It's energy sapping. We take off in the morning at about 9 o'clock, and I remember the very classic day where we got back at 5 a.m. and I mean, literally slept for 3 hours, and at 9 o'clock we were off again. And so it does take a lot of energy to be able to do it. Unfortunately, because of the time space left from when I was endorsed as the candidate to the elections, it has meant that we have had to pack in more pace than our opponents. You know, our opponent's presidential candidate was elected almost 3 years ago, and so he's had time to go around the country several times. I'll be lucky if I'm able to complete this circuit, you know, but we've done quite well. We've done the Volta, Western, Northern, Upper East, Upper West, Ashanti, Bonga, Halfway, and Eastern. And now we're in Central, and we'll finish up in Greater Accra. But I take some dietary supplements, you know, just to give one enough energy. Vitamins, you know, vitamin C especially is very helpful. And then also, somehow God just gives me the strength. I go to bed late at night, wondering how I'll wake up the next morning. But as soon as I get up and I stand under the shower and the water just washes over me, I mean, some renewed energy just comes into the body, and I'm fit to go for the next day.
How is it taking a toll on family? Well, I guess your wife is also busy doing it, but basically...
Yeah, she's busy too. And so, I mean, the kids understand that we're on the campaign trail, and they can follow the campaign on TV and Facebook. We're using the social media very strongly. And so anything we do, it's, you know, posted on the social media. And so the kids are able to keep up, you know, on their computers, or they're able to see it on TV, so they know where we are at any time. Yeah, so they're fine.
And every morning on your campaign trail, this is what I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I want to find out, that before you get up and take a shower, you have to pray every morning?
Yeah, we have a small morning devotion, and we thank God for where He's brought us to, and we pray to Him to carry us through the next couple of days.
Before the shower?
Yeah.
Really?
First thing in the morning. First thing, I take a cup of tea.
Okay.
Dark tea. I inherited that from my father. I take a cup of dark tea, and then we have a little morning devotion, and then I go in and shower. And when I shower, I mean,
The
it's
energy
just
comes.
renewed strength.
Yeah. How do you relax? I mean, not now because you can't relax now, but
Yeah.
normally, music, kind of music, movies.
I have a lot of things that relax me. I like music, and so I
What kind of
always.
music?
It's a broad genre. I
I've seen you
like.
dancing Azonto, by the way.
Oh boy, that was. I was killing the Azonto. I think I was murdering it.
You're meddling it.
I like music. I like Ghanaian music. You know, I have a lot of favorite artists. You know, Rex Omar, you know, Kojo Ntwi, Amanziba, you know, and I like gospel, Cecilia Mafo, Grace Osei, and all of them. I like Shasha Mali, Mata Pui. I like Sarkodie, you know. I mean, I just like Ghanaian music. I love it. And I like African music generally. But then with world music, I like cool music. I like jazz. And so I have a whole repertoire on my iPod. And so when we have a long drive, I just put in my ear and I select whatever music I like. But aside from that, I like to read. I read phenomenally. And so I have all kinds of books. Books are my passion. I buy books. Anytime I go through any international airport, I go to the bookstore and I buy new books. And so anytime I travel, I have a book with me that I read, you know, and I normally will finish it before I get back. With sports, I work out every morning. I have a physical trainer who comes and then we work out for 1 hour every morning.
Every morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
To keep fit. And then my favorite sport is swimming, and so I use the swimming pool quite regularly, especially at weekends when I have time. I just swim, you know, several circuits, and it keeps me healthy.
And your favorite food?
Favorite food, I can't pin one, but I'll eat rice any day.
Rice, you can't go wrong with rice.
Any day, you can't go wrong with rice and chicken. But aside from that, I like some other foods. Once in a while, I want to eat kinky and hot pepper and fish, you know. And then sometimes I like fufu, you know, with light soup. And sometimes too, I would go for wache. Okay, wache is rice anyway. But yeah.
Cool.
And then, of course, where I come from, TZ is a staple. And so I like TZ with the green soup.
Yeah.
You know, that's
the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, time is going, and your campaign people are telling me that I should hurry up because you need to be back on trail.
Yeah.
But what are you telling the people? What is your final message before you leave? What do you want us?
Well, I'm introducing myself to the people, and I'm telling them what I bring to the presidency. I think that at this stage in Ghana's, you know, development, the kind of leader we need is one who has an ear and can listen to the people, is one who is a unifier who can bring the people together, is one who can create an environment where the economic opportunities of this country are open to all its citizens, no matter their political or ethnic affiliation. And that is the general kind of person I am. And I think that, you know, that would help this nation, you know, make the kind of movement forward that we want. Our politics has been very partisan, and because we have a winner-takes-all kind of, you know, political system, if you don't have somebody who can play down the political tensions and bring down the extreme partisanship, then you find that you have a disconnect. You know, you have half the people, you know, happy with what is going on. You have the people praying that the government fails and that the next election comes quickly and they have an opportunity to get them out. I think that we need to create an environment where everybody has a stake, you know, in what is going on, so that you don't have, you know, people feeling excluded. And that's the kind of leadership that I offer Ghana.
Fantastic. Finally, we've learned that today is your birthday, and so we have to show our respects to the president for giving us an opportunity to talk to him on his birthday. So we have prepared a special thing for you. May we do it now? Okay.
Wow.
So if the crew can sing Happy birthday as we deliver a surprise for the president.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear President. Happy birthday to you.
And before you cut, our final surprise, Abdul has a poem written specifically for you.
Wow.
So,
President Mahama. Dear President Mahama, what would Ezra do today? That bully who used to snatch your cakes and biscuits back when you were a little boy in Achimota. Let him attempt to come and snatch your birthday cake today and he will see where power lies. Mr. President, today on your birthday, we want to celebrate you for all the years you have dedicated to the service of Mother Ghana. From your days as a member of parliament to a minister of state, from your days as a vice president and now as a president, we celebrate you for your humility, friendliness, and hard work towards the progress of our dear nation. Ideally, you should be home today enjoying Auntie Lodina's original bole tozafi with some hot ayoyo soup and perhaps a little sobolo to push it down. But a man in your position cannot afford such a luxury. Duty calls and you must hit the road to connect with your people. And you have indeed left your footprints throughout the length and breadth of the country. From the savannah wonders of the north to the coastal delights of the south, you have seen the people, heard the people, felt the people, you know the people, because you are one of the people. And so wherever you are, the people can celebrate this special day in your life. And even as we rejoice for another year in your lives, we pray for more years, strength and wisdom for you, that you may continue to be a blessing to our dear Ghana. Mr. President, when the razzmatazz and euphoria of the big rallies have died out, when the hustle and bustle of daily schedules have eased away, when you sit alone with the weight of the nation on your shoulders, know that it is not by accident of destiny, but by the will of divinity. And may the good Lord guide your steps. Generations from now, may it be said that we once had a President Mahama, and during his reign, the people could truly say, na it the big.
Thank you very much.
okay. All right, folks. This has been great, man. This has been great to catch the president on his birthday, interrupt his campaign, have a chat with him, have him cut the cake. It is beautiful. There's only one thing missing, man. Do you know what? I have seen the president dance Azonto, and I think I'm a better Azonto dancer, man. So any challenge? Okay, Mr. President, I'll start you. Okay, Azonto.
Azonto. My daughter taught me how to dance, so I dedicate this Azonto
To your
dance to
daughter?
her.
Okay.
She said you twist your leg,
Okay.
then you go like that, you go like that.
Oh, hey.